Hi, it's Maggie the Irish Gypsy here to bring you your July 2018 mid-month general readings. Thank you so much for joining us here today and welcome to any newcomers who may be with us for the first time. Thank you for all your support, feedback, and comments, and your likes and shares and subscribes. And thank you to all of my clients out there, regular and new, for keeping me so busy with personal readings. It's always an honor and a pleasure to read for all of you. So thank you very much. If any of you are interested in a personal one-on-one reading with me, you can get more info and contact details by going to my YouTube channel's homepage and clicking on the little About button you'll find there, or by clicking on the description bar of the videos that I post. Turnaround time for personal readings is pretty fast because I do readings full-time 5 to 6 days a week. It is what I do exclusively. So if you're interested, send me an email at maggie1mcguire@gmail.com. I'd be delighted to work with you and set up a reading as quickly as possible. I do a wide variety of readings in all areas of life, including overviews for 6 and 12 months ahead and channeled messages. For those of you who like to utilize the smartphone app Instantgo, you can also find me there under Irish Gypsy for iPhones or iPads, and that link is also provided. All right, let's move right into this. This reading is for the Earth sign of Virgo. For the remainder of July 2018, we're looking at the last half of July here, the last couple of weeks. So let's see what's in store for our Virgos. Lovely Virgos, July 2018. Mid-month. If you know your rising and your moon sign videos, try to watch those as well. They can provide additional clarification or more predictive resonating because, in general readings, the details and specifics and intensity will vary depending on what's going on in your life, but the energy and advice always remains the same. Okay, Virgo, we begin with the King of Pentacles, followed by the Ace of Pentacles. We have the Eight of Cups, followed by the Ace of Wands. And from the bottom of the deck, your overall energy and guidance for the remainder of July 2018 is Strength. I really like your reading, Virgo. It looks like there's new beginnings. You have two aces. Aces represent the number one. They always represent the start of something new, a beginning of a new path. Or the opportunity, which holds a lot of potential. And I always look at aces in a reading as kind of an extra little blessing, extra sprinkling of fairy dust, so to speak. So we begin with the King of Pentacles and the Ace of Pentacles. So Pentacles is earth energy, your element, and in the tarot, the energy of Pentacles, which governs the element of the energy of Earth, which governs the element of Pentacles, usually manifests in the earthly, practical areas of our life, and it's often about things that are tangible, that we can see and touch and feel, like money, finances, property, resources, assets, job, our sense of security and stability in life, and the efforts we put into that. Kings and Queens represent individuals who have reached the mastery of their suit, meaning that they have matured and evolved and grown up beyond the young, immature energy of the page and the spontaneous, impulsive energy of the knights, and they've reached king and queen, which means that they're at a balanced, responsible place. They're manifesting the most positive aspects of the character traits inherent to their suit. So Earth is solid, stable, reliable, secure, sense of continuity energy. So the King of Pentacles is someone who's likely probably financially or materially comfortable, if not well off, because he's worked very hard to build up that foundation for himself, and he's usually pretty generous with what he has, and he likes comfortable things around him because he's worked very hard to get there. He's very good at navigating the day-to-day aspects of the day-to-day concrete world that we live in, or she. So this is manifesting the best of the character traits of who you are. So it looks like around the middle of July there's a lot of good, stable energy. For some of you, it might be particularly in your job, work, career, financial life, and structure as well. Some of you, this may be another earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, Sun, Moon, or Rising, that may be significant to you, but just a real good sense of stability and continuity. Now it's clarified and accompanied by the Ace of Pentacles. So here's a new beginning. This is Pentacles, Earth energy. So this is a tangible new beginning, a practical new beginning even, or the opportunity for a new beginning or start of a new path that makes a difference in your day-to-day life. So practical, even tangible new beginnings. Often this card comes up for moving or relocating, beginning a new job, or receiving a sum of money or resources that enable you to have a new beginning. So I think for some of you, I think for a lot of you, and your aces are next to each other too. So you're starting something new. You're headed in a new direction around the middle of July or so. Time always being fluid. There's a real sense of continuity and stability. For some of you, you may have worked hard to build up what you need for this tangible new beginning, whether it's moving or relocating or starting a new job. Some of you may be moving, relocating, starting a new job, or beginning a new project, something in your life, which is going to lead you to a sense of security and stability. Some of you may have just gotten a new job that requires you to move and relocate as well. Lovely, stable energy around the middle of July or so. Brand new beginnings. Next we have the Eight of Cups paired with the Ace of Wands. So I'm feeling like for a lot of you, this is more to do with the concrete area of your life, meaning where you live, your job, property, money, resources, a tangible project of some kind. I am getting a strong sense, and I have for the last month or so with a lot of the signs, moving, relocating, traveling, or moving for work as well. Some of you are relocating for work. General sense of continuity. You are leaving behind something which you have ultimately found disappointing, disillusioning, or has simply run its course. You're kind of over it, which is what the Eight of Cups represent, particularly in an emotional sense, because cups is water energy. That's the element which governs the suit of cups. And in the tarot, this is emotional energy. So cups can represent our emotions, feelings, and also our relationships. So you can see here in the Eight of Cups, this man has turned his back on what these cups represent. Now, for some of you, even though I feel like a lot of you, this is more in the concrete, tangible area of your life, job, work, career, property, money, etc. Some of you, it might be a relationship as well, a personal relationship or situation which you might be leaving behind. For some of you, it might be a combination of both of these things, because some of these cups are tipped over and spilled out and some are upright. The implication is that he's tasted and drunk from most, if not all, of these cups. And while he may have started out with a different view of them, or maybe was excited about them, he's come to the end of them or halfway through them, and he's like, you know, this isn't what I want. This isn't what I thought it was going to be. This has run its course. I'm done with this. So he's made up his mind pretty definitively to turn his back and walk away. He may not be entirely certain about the new direction that he's going into because he's still surveying the horizon, but he has made up his mind to turn his back and walk away, or her back and walk away. Now what clarifies this card is the Ace of Wands. So here you have another ace, another new beginning, but this is Wands. Wands is fire energy. That's the element which governs this suit. And in the tarot, this is fiery energy. It's the energy of creation, creative, building, manifesting energy, inspirational energy, change, movement, action, power. The energy of fire is very dynamic and fluid and action-oriented and typically forward-moving, passion and enthusiastic energy. So an exciting, inspirational new beginning. Again, some of you may be starting a new job, a new career path, moving, relocating for something new, the opportunity to move into a new direction, which you're feeling very excited about. But it has that concrete, tangible aspects too. So some of you, if this is a personal relationship, you may be leaving behind an earth sign, or you, the earth sign, might be leaving behind another relationship for something different. I'm not sure if it's for someone different, because the King of Pentacles is next to the Eight of Cups. It actually came out this first and this next to it. So definitely walking away, leaving something behind. For these new beginnings, tangible and exciting new beginnings. So some of you may be even at a point of stability, or you have put a lot of effort into reaching you know, the energy of the King of Pentacles, and you are maybe doing something different and taking a risk. Some of you may be leaving behind that sense of, you know, stability and regularity and routine and the knowing for the unknown, for a new adventure, for a new direction. And you're walking into whatever doubts, fears, insecurities, walking into the unknown, which takes a great deal of strength. But you also acquire a great deal of strength and courage from actually moving through fears and insecurities and doubts that you have, which is your overall energy and guidance for the month. Your crowning card is the major arcana card of strength. Strength is, you know, we're not talking about brute force here. We're talking about the strength that comes from looking within, maybe taking a look at the things you don't always like about yourself, looking at your fears, your doubts, and insecurities, and facing them, moving through them. Sometimes some of them we may find out to be illusionary. It's kind of like, you know, flipping the covers up under the bed and looking at the boogeyman. You know, I'm just going to face him head on, and finding out that it's, you know, it's nothing more than dust bunnies or a chewed up old shoe your dog forgot about. Some of those fears and doubts and insecurities or character defects might be quite real, but you're done with being afraid. Well, actually, not necessarily that you're done being afraid, because courage requires fear in order to act. But you're done with stalemating. This kind of strength is about the strength and wisdom and courage that it takes to move into what you're afraid of or what you don't like. Deal with that, embrace the you that's left, and move through and forward as this woman is doing. She is in motion. You can tell by her hair and the flow of her dress that she is moving forward with her head up. She has wrestled with the demon, tamed this wild animal. And this lion is symbolic for, you know, again, fears, doubts, insecurities, maybe character aspects that she wants to change that she doesn't like. But you gain so much strength and courage and wisdom and insight from doing that. So that's your guidance and advice for the remainder of July as you're moving into this new direction, into this new beginning, towards this new horizon. So beautiful, brave energy, Virgo. Good for you. So Virgo, that pretty much wraps up your July 2018 mid-month general reading. I hope that you enjoyed it and found it useful, or maybe got some guidance from it. Again, if any of you would like a more personal, tailored just for you reading with me, live or recorded, please feel free to email me directly at maggie1mcguire@gmail.com. I'd be most happy to work with you and set up a reading as quickly as we can. I can usually get back to you within the same day or the first 24 hours of your initial contact with more information. I will, and you can also find me on that smartphone app Instantgo under Irish Gypsy as well for fast answers to fast questions. And you can also, for those of you who care to donate any sum of money towards support of my channel, you can find me on PayPal through my email address as well. Even a dollar or two helps support my channel and enables me to buy new equipment and upgrade and things like that as well. And I appreciate everybody who has donated already so far. So Virgo, I will see you all again in a couple of weeks for the August 2018 general readings. And until then, as always, I wish you joy, peace, blessings, and a happy life. And I hope to see you back here again soon. Take care. Bye-bye.